Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to VTP Stage 2 Online Technical Tuesday Coaching Call 186 for 24th of March 2026. Hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying this volatility in the markets. If not trading it, at least just watching, seeing how markets are swinging left, right, and centre based on what's going on in the world at the moment. As always, you're very welcome here. Just remember that you are responsible for your own trading decisions. For those of you who want on stage 2, want to move on to stage 3, there is a special offer there until the 1st of April, the last few sort of days of March in Q1. Okay, if you want to get a special offer for access to stage 2, the next stage of about intraday trading, well, you can do that. It's reduced to £99 until 1st of April, and you can do that using that QR code or the Bitly code, or just ping me if you want to have a chat about it. All right, so there's a bit of an idea on dollar. And what have I got up here? Kiwi. So Kiwi has dropped its way to those to the ends of the markets, and we can see that here that if I look at here, Kiwi against the dollar. Well, we can see Kiwi's weakened against the dollar, but everybody has. Um, Interestingly, kind of euro against dollar here, euro against Kiwi dollar has put in a bit of a double bottom there, hasn't it? And it started to sort of bit of euro strength there. Even pound against New Zealand dollar. Okay, even pound, which has been weak, has strengthened against the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar's kind of weakened against the Swiss franc. All right, and lots of elements there. Against the Canadian dollar, okay, we can see that we turned around and sort of drifted away. Interesting. Well, we're going to look at Aussie against Kiwi in a minute. All right. The interesting one is that it's probably Kiwi against Japanese yen. Let's just pull this boy up. So that was a really nice trend. That was just kind of that yen trend where you literally just had to sell yen and buy everybody else. There's a good example here of you hear me talking about it, about price coiling up when price and the moving averages are just coiled up like that. It's the compression before the expansion, it's the rest before the surge, and that's what we saw there. Okay, and then bang, it's gone. But then that ended. Look at that nice big bearish engulfing candle, nice big bearish Q reversal candle, which I would suggest has become a bit of a double top there with a nice sort of domino candle pin bar there. It's holding up at the moment, but I'd be curious to see, well, does that Kiwi weakness sort of bring it back down towards the 50, because there'll be a nice swing trade there. Okay, so let's just watch and see how that plays. That is trading. You're trading weakness v weakness there. Okay, ideally we want to be trading strength v weakness. So that could flip, but just add it to your watch list at the moment. Let's have a look at let's follow through on our Aussie dollar, and then we'll do sterling to finish. So as I said last couple of weeks, Aussie dollar, pound Aussie, Aussie CAD, Aussie Swiss, ASX, Aussie Kiwi, Euro Aussie, Aussie yen. Aussie dollar, great trend, okay, but as we're getting into these hikes, well, it looks like we're kind of drifting away, but everything's weakened against the dollar. Aussie against yen, fantastic trend, but even that, we're looking at this kind of double trouble, sort of inverse pin bar that's working its way out there. Pound against Aussie, Aussie strength, sterling weakness, but once again, we've had that kind of double trouble, working our way up there. Euro against Aussie, okay, that has been Euro weakness, Aussie strength, but look at that over the last couple of weeks. Aussie against Canadian dollar, Aussie strength, but look at all those wicks there now. Okay, is that a case of rolling over? Aussie against Kiwi, we've just looked at Kiwi is weak, but it is still the last 2 weeks. Okay, Aussie is weakened against the Kiwi dollar. Aussie against Swiss franc, remember this is 1v2, and remember Aussie still managed to strengthen, but once again, look at those wicks, look at that turnaround. It looks like it's kind of following through on that. So as I said, Aussie has been strong, and remember, the STAM is there to identify strength, trend, and momentum. It's there to identify the best trends. It is not a reversal tool per se, but as you hear me say, every week you do this, every week that you go through on this, every week that you go through and do your analysis, it's no surprise that you start to see the shifts like this. When you start to see shifts like that occur across all of the major FX pairs that in this case the Aussie trades against, well, that it starts to give you a bit of confidence. It starts to give you an understanding that what, that kind of Aussie strength is probably coming to to an end. Okay, and there can be lots of reasons for that. Sometimes they're abundantly clear, sometimes they're not. You have to just trade what you see in front of you. Okay, and that's what I see in front of me. It has been a fantastic trend, but as Echo and the Bunnymen sang, all right, in the 80s, nothing ever lasts forever. All right, and it's the same with trends.